Vitor, our next speaker. And today let's discuss what would we learn on the next TWF meetup. Because it would be very interesting information about something beyond the screen. So the navigating accessibility tools for the developers. And that's why, Vitor, thank you for coming here and thank you for sharing your knowledge about the accessibility. Who you are and why this topic?
Okay, so quick introduction. I'm Vitor. So I'm a senior consultant here at Avanade. I've been already in the company for like it just became 6 years now in February. So yeah. So I've been a software developer for a couple of years more than that. So I'm actually bringing you some topic about accessibility. This is something that I already showed in Avanade, like in, let's say, in our Avatul series. People were kind of very interested, and I'm also very interested about this topic. So we basically are going to cover a bunch of things about accessibility, not just tools, but also why are we using these tools, maybe some how should we test this accessibility development that we are doing and these features that we are implementing, and how can we make our essentially at the end of the day, it's how can we make our web applications available to more people and people with disabilities. Like basically it's going to be touching in a lot of topics. We are going to talk about a couple of things. I think that this topic is very important for me because, I worked a lot of years for a client that it was very important to have accessibility.
Okay.
It was a ton of time there working and many, many months with heavy development on this. So I hope that my experience will help others with their future or even present experiences with accessibility. So this is kind of like the main focus of the talk. Yeah.
Awesome. Okay, and actually, you mentioned that it's this accessibility thing because I started to learn about accessibility like year ago.
Yeah.
So it's like very, very fresh and new thing for me from my perspective as a full stack developer. Something has changed, right, in the law. US law, that's why the accessibility is now something very, very important.
Yeah, exactly. So I believe that, it's Canada, and I think the US is already as well trying to make this. So it seems that now it's very important, like if our clients or the work that we are doing, it's for someone that's going to have like a public, let's say, display, like their applications or their products are going to cover a lot of like public affairs and things like that. So it's very important because in the law they want to make that your application needs to be at least a certain level of accessibility. And we are going to talk about all of these like accessibility levels and all of these first AA, AAA, and all these levels of accessibility, because this is very important. Because for example, for the client that I was working on, they were a Canadian client, and it was imperative that they have accessibility at a certain level, because if not, they can actually be fined. This is very, very a crucial topic, because this was for like universities and schools, and we are talking about some, again, public affairs, public relations, and things like that. So we need to watch out for these sort of things, because essentially later the clients and the government can come back to you because, hey, your website is not accessible to other people. Please change this, and so on. So especially for people that are working with like public entities, I think this is going to be very important.
So you hear. If you don't know anything about accessibility, this is the best person to learn from.
Maybe.
If you know some basics, still something new to learn. Okay, do you remember when present?
29 of February, we are gonna do the presentation, and hopefully, yeah, it's gonna be very helpful. At least I just want everyone to kind of learn from my mistakes and learn from my experience. That's basically what I want to share. It's like the troubles and the pains that I had previously. So, yeah.
So to learn from mistakes, not yours.
Mine.
Yeah, that's the most important thing. Okay, so see you everyone. Thursday, 29th, 6 p.m. And can't wait
Yeah.
to learn something new. See you.
Thank you.